I mean, before the race relation was formed, I mean, things are a bit regarding integration in Slough. It was more or less unpredictable, unlike since the race relation was formed by a few West Indians who I knew was responsible for that in Slough. We had some unpleasant times regarding going places.
I didn't have much problem with people because I ignore it, you know. I ignore it because I said to myself, it must be hard for them. They're not used to so many black people. And one morning they wake up and it's like the world opened up and everybody's here, you know. They must be surprised. They used to look at you in amazement, you know, because they're not used to you, you know. I don't think maybe sometimes it's because they didn't like us that much.
I suppose those days, I mean, eyes were more focused and people of my race, you know. So sometimes you go into a shop and want service and they might take a second look at you. And obviously sometimes you might be thinking, well, I wonder what he's thinking or wonder what she's thinking. But some people are very friendly, I must admit. Very friendly.
You know, when there's always a problem and you start to stand up for your own, you know, the first thing you're back to where you come from, you know, that sort of a stuff, but it's just a common assault for these people, you know. You look at his, you know, you're black so and so, we wouldn't try to say you're white, so, you know, I mean, things like that. So it's just, you know, what nothing, no prejudice was more or less there. There's a job is there. If you're black, you can get it. You're white, you're Asian. I mean, you look at the buses today.
So since I've been here in England, touch wood for luck, I've never had no racism. Never. I married an English girl. She lived on the road here now. And they never had no problem. We used to go everywhere. Western Supermare, on the train, take the kids, the 3 kids. We used to go everywhere. Eastbourne, York. Never had no problem. I never had a problem.
I remember starting at Marriage Primary School and people asking me about my accent and asking me where I was from, and some people used to call me like racial slurs and I didn't know what that was. And I remember asking Dad and he used to get really upset. But overall, I had lots and lots of friends in the street that were fine. I think if there was any racism, it was the adults, because they had these misconceptions. And I had an accent. The children were just curious about the accent.
Well, as I say, I never get no hustling from nobody. So it's all right. And my friends are the same. Just around, but, you know, but never interfered with me.
And Slough completely changed from what it used to be. You know, it's much better now for black people than what it was when I came here. You know, it's part and parcel of the community now. You know, so you have, as we said, you have Lydia here. She becomes the first black woman to be a mayor in England and all that. And, you know, we have quite a few black councillors. We used to have not much West Indian councillors now because they get older giving, you know. But, you know, it's much better now because our children there's a lot of them. And they know, the politicians know and realize that we are part and parcel of this country now.